Here is the thing that will make you want to sell your new truck before you finish watching this video. 2 weeks ago, on May 8th, 2026, the California Attorney General announced a $12.75 million settlement against General Motors. GM had sold the driving and location data of hundreds of thousands of California drivers to Verisk Analytics and LexisNexis between 2020 and 2024. GM made roughly $20 million nationwide selling that data to insurance industry brokers. Your OnStar agreement, the software update you tapped accept on in the driveway. That was the consent. The insurance rate hike that showed up at your next renewal with no explanation. That was the result. This is not a future problem. It is happening right now, in every connected vehicle built after 2018, on every road in America. And by September 2027, it gets worse. A federal mandate requires advanced driver monitoring systems in all new passenger vehicles sold in the United States. Eye tracking, attention detection, breath pattern sensors. Automakers pocket up to $100 per vehicle annually, selling this data to companies like LexisNexis, who package it for insurance companies. The vehicle you financed at $847 a month is simultaneously generating revenue for the manufacturer by reporting everything you do behind the wheel to the people who set your insurance rate. According to a February 2026 CNN investigation, 90% of new cars track your driving every 3 seconds, monitoring speed, braking, phone use, and exact location. That data does not stay inside the vehicle. It moves through a cellular connection to a corporate server, where it is scored by a proprietary algorithm whose criteria are not disclosed to you. Only 31% of drivers in telematics programs actually save money. Meanwhile, 24% face higher premiums, and coverage denials can stick on your record for 3 to 5 years. You enrolled in a surveillance program disguised as a loyalty feature. You did not know the scoring rules. You cannot appeal the score, and the denial follows you to your next insurer. Here is how the pipeline actually works. Your truck's telematics system transmits your driving behavior data continuously. The automaker sells it to LexisNexis and Verisk, 2 data aggregators whose primary customers are insurance companies. Those companies build a behavioral risk profile on your VIN. When you apply for insurance or renew your policy, the insurer pulls your profile alongside your standard motor vehicle record. 8 insurance companies requested information about one driver from LexisNexis over a single month. You became a product sold multiple times to multiple buyers, without a transaction you recognized, without a price you agreed to, and without a disclosure that appeared anywhere except the terms and conditions of a software agreement buried in a touchscreen menu nobody reads. On Annapolis, McKinsey projects that monetizing data from connected cars will be worth up to $750 billion by 2030. That number should clarify the incentive structure permanently. The automakers are not selling you a truck. They are selling you a data collection platform that generates revenue long after the purchase transaction closes. The truck is the hardware. You are the product. The $58,000 sticker price is the acquisition cost the manufacturer pays to get a live data node into your driveway. Now here is what you can actually do right now. First, pull your LexisNexis consumer disclosure. Under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, LexisNexis and Verisk must send you a copy of the file they keep on you, including any telematics data tied to your vehicle. You can order it free at consumer.risk.lexisnexis.com. Most drivers have never done this. Many are shocked by the detail. Specific braking events, acceleration patterns, late-night driving records going back years. If the data is inaccurate, you can dispute it under the same Fair Credit Reporting Act provisions used for credit report errors. The data broker has 30 days to investigate and correct or remove the disputed entry. Confirm the correction with your insurer at the next renewal. Second, disable telematics at the source where you can. Consumer Reports maintains a guide on stopping specific automakers from sharing driving data. The steps vary by manufacturer, and some have no opt-out at all. Ford, Toyota, and Honda have functional opt-out processes if you know where to find them. GM's opt-out was supposed to exist. The $12.75 million settlement is a detailed accounting of how well that opt-out functioned in practice. Third, understand what the older analog truck you have been watching this series to find actually protects you from. A 1998 Dodge Ram with a 12-valve Cummins does not have a cellular modem. It does not have a telematics system. It does not have a connected services agreement. It cannot generate a behavioral risk score. It cannot be remotely monitored, updated, or reported on. It starts when you turn the key, and it tells nobody where you went. That is not a feature the manufacturer advertises. It is a feature that does not exist in anything built after 2018 with a touchscreen and a connected services agreement, which is everything on every dealer lot in America today. The FTC banned GM from sharing driver data for 5 years in January 2025. A 5-year ban on one automaker for behavior that is structurally identical to what every other connected vehicle manufacturer is doing through different program names and different data broker relationships. The ban expires. The pipeline rebuilds. The regulatory window the FTC created does not fix the problem. It delays the next public settlement. The truck you buy in the next 6 months is either a data collection platform you are financing for 84 months or a mechanical asset you own outright. The industry has spent 50 years making the first option feel like the only one. Every video in this series has been pointing to the same exit. The exit is still open. Use it before the mandate closes it permanently. Subscribe to Truck Navigator. We follow the data pipeline so you know exactly what your truck is reporting, and to whom.